Dead. But yeah, this is a part I think I've been to already, so I don't really care too much. I am done with this bit. I think the final thing out of like NPC quest lines I want to look into, I think is literally Varre. He's the only one left that I can think of. Pretty much everyone else is done now. Pretty certain. So I am going to head to Varre and I will activate online mode to be able to do whatever he wants me to do. Because he's someone that I've run into from the start and I don't want to leave him hanging. There are other NPC quests I haven't done, so this isn't like 100% completion. But those quests aren't necessary to platinum anyway, and I don't think Varre's is either. But since I've had him from the start and he's the only NPC I can think of with an ongoing quest line, then I think we should do his too before we truly wrap it up. He's here, right? Yeah. I feel like I haven't ridden Torrent in ages. Most of the places I need to go nowadays have a site of grace very close by, so I haven't really needed it. Right.
Be sure to try that finger I gave you. I'm quite certain that you'll take to it.
So, first thing I should do I don't know if you have to like restart the game for that to kick in. I don't know how that works. So for him it says upon invading players using the finger 3 times, the festering bloody finger. We have to use that 3 times. So let's have a look. This is literally the first time in the entire run after 140 hours I'm trying this, but again, I don't think I'm online, that's why it's not working. You have to probably get out and get back in for this to work. Honestly, just doing this for the quest, I have no idea what to expect. I could get wrecked like 3 times in a row trying to do this, but we'll see. I don't even know what my objective is when doing that. So have I done that now?
Be sure to try. I'm quite certain.
Upon invading players using the finger 3 times, you ask who joins order. So I think I've invaded another world right now. I don't even know how that works. Oh, it's still attempting. Alright, trying this again. Okay, this time it worked. If they attack me, I'll attack them. I don't know what my objective is in trying to do this. Invaded another world. Defeat an Enenko, host of fingers. Whoever they are, they're dying. I don't even know where they are. Host of fingers. Is this like someone we have to beat together? Oh, yeah. They're double-handed, huh? Yeah, I forgot that I was still fat rolling. I completely forgot about that. So there you go, that was good. But we need to do this at least 3 times anyway. I forgot that was fat rolling. That definitely didn't help. Okay, worked again. I still can't tell if in these invasion things, like the one that died was the actual player. Defeat Rain. So I have a feeling that wow, that frost rate is high, boy. Yeah, they're way too good. That second one hit and then nothing happened, if you noticed there. Not sure why. It's funny, it's literally the same thing as last time. Yeah, fuck this. My style definitely doesn't work well for PvP because obviously people know that the best way to deal with this shit is just to rush people. I'm not so great when people are just absolutely just rushing the shit out of me. And I was unlucky here because this guy was a frost guy. My one best defense against that is the stomp. And I couldn't use it because it was an ice guy and it did barely any damage. So honestly I CBA to optimize for these battles and make sure I don't lose them. I don't care. This is just to complete the quest. I didn't want to go in with heavy load, like that was silly, but... Oh, it's rain again. And they take away like some portion of your stuff as well, by the way, for some reason. Hello, rain. Let's make it rain. Wow, such good evasion though. Not again. Yeah, my stamina runs out way too quickly for that. So I nearly got him, but oh well. But you can tell from the armor, like this is a very optimized design. They're playing a lot of this. So you've got like double weapons and you got the instant frostbite and all that kind of shit. You know what you're doing. Anyway, let's speak to this guy now that we've tried it 3 times.
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee. A knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Moog has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin? Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this
Okay.
for your final trial. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the two fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do. The cloth is the blood of anyone's maiden.
Yeah, okay. This is literally the Maidenless guy arsehole right from the beginning. Again, we're going to have a look here. The closest will be a maiden corpse in the Church of Inhibition, northeast of Leonia. So let's have a look at that one. There it is. Let's find a maiden. Okay, nice and easy. Let's head back. Again, this is the kind of quest where if you were to do this throughout the game, then you'd have a lot more context for Moog when you actually fought him. But it's also nice, I think, in retrospect, to learn more about them after we defeat them too. So I don't mind. I didn't realize he was connected to Moog. I guess he was covered in blood, but that wasn't like a massive tell for me. Could be a lot of characters covered in blood in this game for very different reasons.
Ah, my lambkin. You've completed your final trial. And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
Oh boy. So he's going to chop off my finger, but... Oh boy.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Took it from my right hand as well, man. Also, as you can see, already the read message things are annoying me. Going back offline. But for that to stick, you have to... Oh shit, I always forget the default for this. I think it's off. It's kind of silly that it doesn't tell you that that's what you have to do. I think a lot of people would assume that it might work. At least for offline to online, it might not be immediately obvious to some people, especially like when they're first starting to play the game. It should just give you a message that for this to take effect. Maybe it did the first ever time, I don't remember, but it's been a very long time.
Another thing. You should have this.
Pure Blood Knight's Medal.
A medal granted by the new Moguin dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you. But you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Moguin dynasty commences. Luminary Mogue yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer.
So it seemed at first I was like, oh shit, we could actually talk to Mogue and kind of build up some kind of rapport with him, but he says no, the meeting must wait.
Ah, it is trying, but we must be patient. One day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in love. Right, my lambkin?
Yeah, this guy's so dodgy.
Ah, one day,
Okay.
right?
So, let's have a look at this item. It looked like a talisman at first, but I don't think so. Ah, no, wait. We already got this though, right? Inventory. I'm going to quickly give this a read. Jar contains dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus, our warriors pass from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness. I mean, the lore about these pots / jars is pretty crazy. Luminary Mo is sure to welcome you into his service as a knight who will lay the foundations for his dynasty. So I don't know if the medal... He called it a medal, right? Again, this might depend on whether you fought against Mogue yet or not. Greatly boosts the power of skills. Nice. I mean, some of this stuff might be useful for the final boss too. Right, so at this stage again, we could of course head towards Mogue and that kind of thing. That would be potentially a good way to do it, but let's just see what we need to do anyway. Okay, once you return with the blood-soaked favor, he rewards you with a reusable bloody finger. If you speak with him again, you will receive the Pure Blood Knight's medal that can lead to Moguin's palace where you can fight Mogue, Lord of Blood. This is the earliest access to the Mogue fight. An invasion sign can be found near the Mausoleum Dynasty midpoint site of grace, allowing you to fight White Mask Varre. If killed, he cannot be respawned at Church of Vows, therefore making his questline incompletable, though you can still reach Moguin's palace with a hidden teleporter northwest of the Yellow Annex Tunnel. So that's why I think his one is fine. I think we can just go to the Mausoleum Dynasty midpoint site of grace and fight him there. I think that's the final thing we have to really do with this guy.
One day, right, my...
So, let's head towards Moguin's place. I do wonder how you got into here previously. I don't know. That wasn't it. It was here. Let's go to that. Right. Yeah, this is it. This is where we can fight him if we want. Invade White Mask Varre's world. Let's do it. This guy's creeped me out from the start. Alright, let's do it. Our invasions have not gone so well so far, but hopefully this time we'll do a better job. It's a dangerous place to fight. We could easily fall off the edge of something. And there's no marker to indicate where he is. I don't know if you head back outside if I'm going the wrong way here. There he is.
You seek violence, heedless of my warning, though you have been raised to a knight of the dynasty. I am pained to the very depths of my being. I'll ensure you regret this, Lambkin. Enjoy your miserable death.
Yeah, thankfully damage-wise he's pretty weak. But it's going to be blood loss soon, so I've got to be careful. Gotta be careful with him. I should be fine, but because of the blood loss and how close quarters it is, and the fact there's risk of death from falling, I have to be extra careful. He's just too close. Yeah, thankfully the blood loss ain't too bad, but I think Stompy's not working too well against him here. Gotta switch to something better. It's a little shit. Wow, okay. I thought I could really charge in there and finish him off. I swear that second attack just went through him.
Why must I? I was lowborn.
Disgraced. Okay, is that him?
Oh, luminary Moog, please grant the strength you promised. I have given everything. Please, my lord. Please, answer me, luminary Moog. Bless the Moguin dynasty with love.
And that's the end of that. Varre's bouquet. Nice. Okay. So that's another one. In the books. I guess I'll head up to his place one last time. I don't know if anything's changed. I doubt it, but... in the meantime, I think once again we're pretty much finished. In terms of the things that I know I have to do, I think I'm pretty much finished. At this stage I just got to look up what I truly am missing other than the endings. And if any of them contribute to a trophy, then I've got to find it. Literally just making sure I leave only the endings. Playlist wise, I still think that's the best idea. Just show everything that you kind of need to get a platinum, barring the endings, and then just show all the different endings and how you find them, how you get to them, and hopefully the final ending that I find gets me the platinum, or like I get the platinum during one of the endings or something like that. That's the plan. Now, is there a new item there? Okay. So that concludes that. I mean, this has got to be DLC, Mikola. Got to be something. Let's have a look at this situation. Why is my... I literally used my power bank to charge it up a little bit as well, like so I could be away from where I was. So, acquire all the legendary talismans, legendary armaments, legendary ashen remains, legendary sorceries. So those are two that I need to... These are the ones I need to get at this stage. So let's hunt for them. Legendary Talismans. Let's see how many of the Talismans I am missing. The first one is apparently Radagon Icon. Radagon Saw Seal is another, so I have that one. Radagon Scar Seal is not one. I don't even think I have that one, to be honest. Okay, so to get that one, we have to go to a chest on the second floor of the Debate Parlor Science of Grace. So still got to go back to Raya Lucaria, the place that never ends. Okay, so I had to look this one up, and I'm really curious to see what this is going to take me towards. It says, found inside a treasure chest on the second floor of the Debate Parlor Site of Grace. From the Debate Parlor, head forward leading to the courtyard. Make 2 hard rights, hugging the building's wall, and then jump over the fence. So let's have a look. I was sure it was to do with this. That's when this is the bit where I like jumped down and killed myself, no? 2 hard rights, jump over the fence. Oh, what? Why didn't I spot? I went a bit too far. I went to this bit. I was close to figuring it out. I literally had to jump from this little part instead. That's bullshit. Anyway, I was close, but no cigar. That's what I mean. I think if I played, like, if I bothered with this for another hour, I would have probably been tearing my hair out trying to figure out how to get to it. And then I would have come back round and finally seen this bit eventually. But this is what we needed. So it's like, it's tricky, but it's not horrible. So this is a legendary talisman. Radagon Icon. Let's see. The trophy didn't pop, so we're clearly missing more. Shorten spell casting time. As the husband of Renala of Caria, the red-haired Radagon studied sorcery, and as the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. So that's cool, that's one. Let's see what else we're missing here. We have Radagon Saw Seal, we have that one. Godfrey Icon. Drops from Godfrey the Grafted in Golden Lineage Evergoal. So this is one that I missed. Found Alps Plateau. It's in the far southwest of the region, right by the Grand Lift of Dectus. I remember mentioning this one a few times, and I found out about it by the time I was already probably too OP for it, so I didn't care quite so much anyway. Yeah, okay. So for some reason, it's strange, because a lot of the time, the Evergoal looking place, you can kind of tell where they are on the map, but for some reason, this one, they never marked it, and that was one reason I couldn't find it. So let's have a look. Not sure if there's a little... I saw like a little archway that leads to it, so maybe it's from here. Again, there's more falls I can't survive. Okay, so I can go through here and get to it. So a part of the Altus Plains I did not get to at all. But I'm anticipating a relatively easy boss battle here. It's a shame I didn't find this one. It would have been nice to find it as soon as I arrived, but you know how it is. Thankfully, still have enough of these as well. Let's go. If my Mimic was around, I was going to get my Mimic to fight the entire battle. Alright, let's just go and go to Froy. I thought I'd dodge that. But you can see how little the damage is. Wonder if we're still going to have the Form 2. I am wondering who Godefroy is. It's almost like a meme name. Yeah, we're more than equal to that. So he doesn't have a form change. Yeah, if you still try and go in and melee, if you're not particularly good at it, it's not going to be great for you. And obviously I haven't fought Codric in ages. So we get another icon. It's funny that the two icons were the ones I was missing, but you can kind of tell that they're the legendary ones. Okay. Still no trophy pop, so we're still missing more. Let's have a look at the Godfrey icon. Sorry, the Godfrey icon. Godfrey was a ferocious warrior. When he vowed to become a lord, he took the beast Regent Serosh upon his back to suppress the caseless lust of battle that raged within. Enhances charge spells and skills. Okay, that's another. What else we got? There's the Moon of Noxtella. Surely I've got that one. I know I've got that one. Yes, that's one I have. Dragon Crest, Great Shield, Talisman, I have that one. Marika's Sword Seal, I have that one too. Yes. Old Lord's Talisman, found in a chest in Crumbling Forum, Missoula. And then we've got Erdtree's Favor +2. So I think there's two more I'm missing. Old Lord's Talisman. Let me just have a quick look through in case it is there and I've missed it. Right, so let's head to Forum, Missoula one more time. I thought I was done here, but this is what I mean. There's just so much shit here. Can be accessed by heading north from the Great Bridge and entering the building there. Let's have a look. So there's yet another little section of Forum that I haven't seen. So let's see if there is any access from here. Yeah, I think I remember wondering when I came up here, I was like, wait a minute, I can get up to this bit? Why? But obviously I was focused on the battle ahead, and so I just kept going. But I guess that's what this bit is going to lead to if I had continued. Let me just make sure I read this. Exit onto the balcony on the right and take the ladder down. Take the ladder nearby down. Yeah, take the ladder down. So I definitely didn't do this. No, okay, I don't think I did. Yeah, that's a clear sign that we didn't. This is the same guy that was in Volcano Manor, by the way. It's a chunky boy. Remember, this is Forum, Missoula, so we're going to encounter difficult stuff here. Yeah, that's a big move. It's a nice narrow area though. It's a really good place for the stomp. I do like how the later ones though, they do use a lot of potions and stuff. So they don't make it easy for you at all. He's a tough guy. I got that one in first, surely. Well, these bushes are tough. What the fuck? Some tough bush. That's a broken attack though. So he's got his own area of effect that is particularly good for here. I'm just going to do this to him then. If he's got a broken move like that, we're going to be merciless here. Just time it so that every time he gets up he just gets knocked back down. I went too fast there. Okay, he just went through that. Fine. He's got no potions left, so also a good sign. Yeah, I can beat his range with this. Wait. Nice, even more armor. Oof. Beast Champion. Just so much stuff. Beast Champion armor altered. Worn by Bernal the Recusant. Beasts are drawn to champions and to lords, and this armor befits a champion worthy of becoming a lord, and that is what Bernal was, until his maiden threw herself into the fire. Oh. Anyway. Let's quickly try and grab this. Yeah, they're not going to let you have it. I thought maybe I could just kind of be quick enough to do it, but fine. Couldn't just let me take it, could you? There you go. Old Lord's Talisman. I haven't seen what it does, so let's see what it do. Extends spell effect duration. Okay. It is said that the ancient royal city of Farum Azula has been slowly crumbling since time immemorial. Okay, and the final one is Erdtree's Favor +2. Found on a dead tree in Lindell. Wow, there's 3 versions of this and I don't have any of them? Really? That sucks. There's one in Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. There's a +1 version in the boss room after the boss fight with Moog, near the Forsaken Depths. Site of Grace, in the subterranean. Oh, it's after fighting Moog. Okay, fine. But the +2 one is the one that's legendary, so let's have a look for that first. Can be found in Ashen Capital. Okay. Travel to the Forbidden Land Site of Grace first. Let's try to do that. But it goes to show, again, on a blind run, still, even after like 135, 140 hours of exploring and trying to find stuff on my own, there's plenty that I was missing. I think, I saw that. I think including the endings, I probably still would have been within maybe like 3 or 4 trophies of getting them all, but wasn't enough. So, it says once you come out of here, exit the west door. Yeah, then pass the night a few soldiers, continue down the stairs and take the large wooden elevator down. So we'll try. I think because this one's on horseback and I'm not, I might not be able to... I could try. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Maybe I'll be able to get through. And it says take the wooden elevator down, so I think this is the right place still. Yeah, there's a big old elevator. It says you will arrive at a landing overlooking the courtyard where the beast and this talisman is located. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I think that's where the talisman is. But there's more of our good friends, the ulcerated tree spirits. But I mean, if it's Lindell Capital, I guess they only appear after the Ashen Ruins, so the assumption is that probably they are pretty powerful. Coco decided to come and sit right down on my lap, so my movement's slightly restricted. Again, I don't know if it's one of these where you can kind of just avoid it and pick it up during the battle, and even if you die, it doesn't really matter. I did not think I'd be fighting multiple ulcerated tree spirits in this one. Honestly though, who cares? Let's just kill it. I hate these bastards. There it is. Okay. Nice. But pretty much everyone I know has played it the same way, like, what? Why? For God's sake. Not this time, buddy. So yeah, they just got a bunch of these guys hanging out around here. And I guess the reason they are is because they're guarding a legendary talisman. And a good one at that. Which I might even be equipping for the final boss, so... if I can get up here. Nice. Okay. That nice trophy pot too. But yeah, I was missing +1 and +2 as well. If you're like 100%ing, then you'll be looking for those two. But for me, I don't care too much. Let's just get out of here quickly. Now I need to look at the legendary weapons. This worries me a bit because I'm hoping there's not a missable legendary weapon. The only one that I was told was missable was the Bolt of Grandsax. So there's at least one more that's missing. Like, the Bolt of Grandsax was a missable one, but I'm hoping that's the only missable one. I've had multiple people tell me that's the only missable, but we'll see. Legendary armaments, yeah. Let's make sure of that. Yeah, so it's funny I actually picked up a legendary armament during that. Devourer of Worlds. Charge the scepter with magic and strike it against the ground to steal the HP of all nearby allies. Nice. A vision of the future briefly seen by Rykard in his final moments before being devoured by the Great Serpent. So I actually picked that one up. Bolt of Grandsax. Golden Order Greatsword. Golden Order Greatsword. I think I got that too, no? So I might be missing that one. Golden Order Greatsword. Okay. So there is a place called Cave of the Forlorn. And it is here somewhere. And it's somewhere that I haven't gotten yet. So we're going to check that out. There's a legendary armament in there. Due to the location, again, it could be a potentially tough area. We have to follow this river. That's a relief. Cave of the Forlorn. This one heads more like, I would hope, straight into a boss battle. Okay, very dead looking dragon for now. But I think the Taker's Flame should be a good option here. Oh, it had to be the big one. There's definitely some dark corners in here. Should be careful. I don't think anything here should give me like a hard enough time that I have to do it multiple times and stuff. I mean like 10 times, but we'll see. This is a different kind of look. I was going to try and get a quick one on it. Nice. So many rune arcs, I haven't used them yet. I guess that's another thing on the list of things you can do to make life easier instead of summoning. Bit of a complicated cave though. This area looks like a total dead end now. I think it is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to check. Just for the hell of it. Of course I found the little dead end that didn't actually lead to the boss. Must be getting close now. Hostile jellyfish from the get-go. Don't see that too often. don't pose much of a challenge here. Especially compared to like the big axe guys and stuff. But I think the actual boss here could definitely be something that keeps me on my toes. Okay. So there's jellyfish are taking full damage too. Very well. Right, we made it. Only problem is if I die here, it's gonna be a problem. I would try not to. Misbegotten Crusader, yes. With the legendary armament. Now, poise is going to be a problem for this guy. Especially at this stage of the game, we just got no mercy for these guys. If they can't handle it, they're going to die. They ain't got time. Not powerful enough. You have to do better than that, buddy. You got a legendary armament. I wanted to see it use at least a few attacks. Could of course still kill me, but at least then I know how to definitely kill it next time. So I'm not hugely worried. I pressed to change my weapon like 8 times there. Again, that last hit vibe. There you go, Golden Order Greatsword. It does sound pretty nice, but we've got so many weapons that have Holy attached to them. I'm sure this is another one. Yep. Let's see. Looks very cool though. Great sword made of light, modelled after the Elden Ring itself, forged by King Consort Radagon to proudly symbolize the tenets of the Golden Order, one of the legendary armaments. Telltale signs betray that this was once the great sword bequeathed to him by his first wife, Renala. Unique skill, establish order, raise the arm in a salute, releasing a golden explosion. Repeated input sends out waves of golden light. Cool. Maybe this is one that works well against Radagon himself. He takes extra damage from it or something. That'd be kind of cool. So, one more legendary armament left to finish it all off. We have the Sword of Night and Flame in Caria Manor. So, okay, so it's not that difficult. We just have to continue down here, go down this ladder. The first time I was here, this area was so deadly. I was just focused so hard on staying alive that I did not look for this or spot this at all. But what we have in here is Sword of Night and Flame. Alright. No trophy pop though. There is one more. Storied sword and treasure of Caria Manor, one of the legendary armaments. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in the mountaintops that nearly touched the sky and considered the fire giants their neighbors. Cool. So let's go through them together. Ruin's Greatsword. Let's just really make sure we got all of these. Ruin's Greatsword, I have. Eclipse Shotel, I have. Grafted Blade Greatsword, I have. Sword of Night and Flame, I literally just picked up. Sword of Night and Flame. Mariah Executioner Sword, I have. Dark Moon Greatsword, I have. Devourer's Scepter, I have. There. Golden Order Greatsword I just picked up. Golden Order Greatsword and Bolt of Grandsax. So I have them all. So maybe it's just a delayed pop, I don't know, but someone said I got this achievement with only 8 of the golden weapons collected. I missed the Golden Order Greatsword and have had the achievement since April 7th. Whack, as everyone else seems to be having the opposite problem, it not appearing at all. So a bunch of people saying they missed the Bolt of Grandsags, which I did not. Trophy was bugged for me, got all weapons and trophy didn't pop up. What I did was I unequipped the Dark Moon Greatsword and stored all of them in a chest. And then the trophy appeared. Okay. Kind of dumb, but let's just have a look at this. I'm not having this trophy not appear. We've come too far for that. So I will store them all in the chest just to keep them all in the same place. Sword of Night and Flame. Executioner Sword. Let me unequip the gold one. A lot of people thumbs up the comments, so I'm hoping they're correct. It's annoying that this has to be the case, but I'm just really hoping it works at this stage. That's the most important thing. Okay. Well. That worked. So that's another trophy right there.